Big damage onto the gouging fire. Listen, that's just some Kevin Luck in today's video. Kevin Luck is going insane in today's video. Good afternoon, Pokesports, and welcome to another VGC Bowstem regulation video, bringing you a Luxray team. Assault vested Luxray with the Grass Terror, with the Intimidate, rocking the Snarl as well, so you can kind of lower both things on the opposing side of the field. And also using Supercell Slam. This is a much more offensive Luxray that I tend to use here on Pokesports. Typically, when I use Luxray, because I have used Luxray a couple times on the channel. Typically, when I use Luxray, I use a very tanky variant with just like a lot of defenses, a lot of special defenses. This one has Supercell Slam, and it's looking to get some KOs today. Especially next to our friend Chen Pao with the Sword of Ruin. Chen Pao rocking just a standard Chen Pao set, running Ice Spinner because this has to be Kevin-proof team. There is very few things on this team that could miss. Unfortunately, Supercell Slam is one of them. But fingers crossed in today's video. Yeah, it's a very physical heavy team that rocks Chen Pao Dragonite, kind of as our late game sweep. You know, we are using a Luxray. It's not the easiest Pokemon to use, so having that backline of a Chen Pao Dragonite is very convenient. Not to mention, we also do have the Flutter Mane here with the Ogre Pond as well as a secondary physical fighter that we can have on the field as well. The Glimmora has been impressing me a lot on Patreon. If you guys aren't subscribed to the Patreon, you want to see me use Glimmora very frequently, go ahead and do so, where we're using like a Gouging Fire Glimmora team. Glimmora is kind of crazy how much damage it does with Power Herb, and I forgot that, you know, it was in the game until I started using it again. It is so convenient to just go for the Meteor Beam one turn, get a big blow up, and then have that free +1 for the second turn. So I don't know, keep your eyes up, peels for Glimmora here. It might do some things even in today's video. And then there's a Flutter Mane. Nothing fancy there. Anyway, I mean, hey, Luxray's back on the channel. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section. And if you're excited to see Luxray in action, hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. Steel City. Let's see what this Luxray can do. Let's get on through today's video. You know, up against Santi. Okay. Hopefully this isn't the very competitively great one. But regardless, up against Santi using a Luxray. How will this go? Well, I'm not loving the Landers on their side of the field, especially because I have a bunch of things we took around on my team. Terra type is grass though, so I do have options here still with the Luxray. And Intimidate on their side doesn't really matter too much though, now that I'm looking at it a little bit closer. If this is a Speedy Ogre Pond, no, it's an Adamant one. Okay. Might have to change up my game plans here a little bit. It might just have to be Dragonite Chen Pao. That's definitely going to be the win condition. I won't lead with it, but that's going to be the win condition. Let me just go with Luxray plus maybe a Flutter Mane here. I have to check the speed on this too. It's Modest Mane. That might be better rather than worse. Actually, let me hold that Modest Mane for the back. I'm going to lead Chen Pao. I'm going to lead Luxray. I'm going to bring Flutter Mane and Dragonite in the back. And I'm going to call it there with 13 seconds left on the clock. In all honesty, no idea what I'm doing with this team. It's not a super complicated team to pilot. At least it doesn't seem like it is. But just against Santi's team specifically, maybe Santi just has a well-built team. Because I gotta get around in Amoonguss. Santi's cosplaying Clive. Our Chaladon is leading. They're just going to try to get that Tailwind right away. Not waste any time, huh? Alright, well, unfortunately, this Intimidate doesn't mean much, but it wasn't going to mean much regardless this entire game. What I can do here is maybe just fire off a Snarl. Or see if I can get away with a Supercell Slam on that Tornadus. Honestly, though, I think the way around this is just to go super aggressive right away. I click Ghost Terror, I click Sacred Sword, I click Supercell Slam on that Tornadus, and that just might be a hard swap. Okay, I would rather have that than anything else. They had nothing that really wants to take a Supercell Slam, especially out of Waturshifu. Okay, that is a Waturshifu. Yeah, I don't know how much you're gonna like this Supercell Slam. All right, that's a really good turn for us right away. I will definitely take that and run with it. All right, we're Ghost Terroring. They could still Terrestrialize their Chaladon, but I just wanted to make sure I was gonna get one shot by a Body Press. They aren't. Free Sacred Sword. We take those. Thank you so much. Enjoy your stamina boost. Who cares? There's the body press. Not today, though. Nah, it doesn't affect the Chen Pao. Big ol' Supercell Slam on to the Urshi. And bye-bye, Ursh. What a way to start the Luxray video. Woo! I got energy, guys. I got energy now. That woke me up. Among Us. Uh-oh. Again, they could still terrestrialize, which is unfortunate, but it is a thing that they can do. Well, let me call the Among Us's bluff. Either you water Terra or you don't. Pick one. I'm Supercell Slamming and I'm Ice Spinnering. Now, if they whip out the Dark Terra, that would be extra unfortunate. But hey, we will get there when we get there. They will be terrestrializing. Who's it gonna be, though? Gonna be the Archaludon. Okay, so at least the Ice Spinner will connect. And now that they're Fairy Terra, I should be able to easily just finish them off with the Flutter Mane in the back. Free Ice Spinner. Let's see some damage here. Oh, that is some damage. Draco Meteor on my poor Luxray, but we eat it. We eat it and we spit it back out like it's nobody's business. Supercell Slam again by Among Us. Woo! That's 2 KOs for Luxray, folks. You can start counting them. That is 2 for Luxray. Wow. Didn't expect this to happen this way. All right, now that they're -2, they have to body slam or body press my Luxray. So if they're doing that, I'm just going to show them a Flutter Mane and make them a little upset while also Ice Spinnering their Tornadus here. I got 2 ghost types and you got no special attack left. Flutter Mane's the perfect swap in here. It's the perfect Pokemon in so many different situations. But specifically in this situation, it's even more so the perfect Pokemon. All right, Tailwind's going up. But what do? What does the Archaludon have left for me? Body press? Nah. Not today. Not at all today. Big ol' Ice Spinner into the Tornadus. No sash to be seen. No sash to be found. Critical hit. Knocking out the Genie. Immediately. Rocky Helmet gonna break my sash, though. That is a little bit unfortunate. But it's a 4v1, and the one is yellow HP with no attacking moves that it can really do to me. So I think it's pretty darn safe. Oh, yeah, battle is canceled. Wow. Who would have thunk Luxray can do that? Not me. GG's. Seto Kaiba, what a team, my guy. Holy, triple starter Grass, Water, Fire, but not very common Grass, Water, Fire cores. You got the Charizard, the Primarina, and the Superior with a Roaring Moon, Pheasantipity, and Grinny. I gotta say, this wasn't in my bingo book. This wasn't in the bingo cards. This wasn't even a thought that I had today that I'd be facing today. Oh, this is Gita's Glamora. That's kind of cool. Glamora might be a fine choice. I do like the idea of leading with Glamora and then trying to blow something up with a Power Herb Meteor Beam. Yeah. That feels just fine, honestly. I think Chen Pao Dragonite have enough juice in the back to, like, click E-Speed and win. I'm going to try to preserve Terrestrialization for this Dragonite. I'm going to try to whittle down their offensive pressure with my Luxray. They have the majority of their team is special. Unfortunately, I will be giving a contrary boost to Superior here, but I don't think Superior that is okay. That was a great trainer card, Kaiba. Kudos to that. That was probably the best one I've seen. 10 out of 10. All right, double fairy leads for them. All right, they're just gonna try to poison everything I have. Fair enough. I could do the same. I'm definitely not terrestrializing Glamora, but I think I'm gonna click Meteor Beam first. Do I hold it? No, I click Meteor Beam first for the damage. Let me just Volt Switch out. I'm gonna keep this a little simple. Oh, they're faking out my Glamora. All right. free Volt Switch for me, I guess, and also free Toxic Spikes on their side of the field. They're going to have to swap out the Pheasantipity. They want to clear those spikes later. Oh, they're clicking Icy Wind. They're trying to slow me down. Yep, while also simultaneously poisoning me with Toxic Chain. Fair enough. They didn't get it, though, thankfully. Let me just Volt Switch out. Problem is, I don't really know what the better option is. I might just want to start E-speeding some things. That might be the solution here. Just start E-speeding some things immediately. They definitely set up Reflect. Well, they can't set up both. I think I still double Pheasantipity here. I'm not relying on Chien-Pao defense reduction here. But I honestly don't think it would matter too much. They're going to Terras... Don't tell me they got a Ghost Terror here. Pheasantipity terastalizing. It's a Fairy Terror. I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine with the Fairy Terror. They're just adding a little bit more damage onto their side of the field. I guess they're Dazzling Gleaming me. That's fine. We're normal Terror Rivering. We're fine. Hopefully. Again, I just have to hope that I don't get poisoned. I got to avoid a Toxic Chain until this Pheasantipity is gone. I don't want it here. Now, I do have my speed dropped with my Glamora, so the Pheasantipity will get a hit in before I'm able to finish it off. Oh, it's so... Actually, if I went into Chien-Pao, I would have just been fine. Dang it. Oh, well. It's okay. It's no big deal. I do still knock the Pheasantipity out this turn as they Acid Spray me. I could just swap out, guys. I could just leave. That's not that serious. And I have a free +1 on a Glamora. I take that. I totally take that. Question is, does my move connect? It looks like it does. Amazing. Kind of a waste of Meteor Beam, don't get me wrong. But keep in mind, we got rid of the terrestrialization. And we avoided getting poisoned by Toxic Chain. That's a win-win for me. Unless they were a Technician set, but you never really know. Something close team sheet. Superior the Sociable. Look at you. Do I care? I don't think I care. Unless Superior is about to whip out a Ground Terror on me. Well, no, it can't now. Yeah, we Sludge Bomb Superior and we leave. Go back into Luxray. Again, this Intimidate doesn't matter. I know it's going to give Contrary, but I don't think this is a physical Superior. I have been wrong before, but I highly doubt. I have much doubt that it's a physical Superior. So yeah, here's the attack raise. Enjoy. Gripstall is now -2 though, which might be convenient. They're gonna set up Light Screen. Okay, they got dual screen action. Big old Leaf Storm. Okay. Luxray never cared. The attack raising sharply is a problem. The special attack raising sharply is a problem. But too bad. Who cares about Light Screen? Superior. Get out of here. Oh, that is amazing. Show me Primarina. Actually, Primarina or Charizard. I don't mind. It is going to be Prim, though. All right. Listen, good luck, Prim. All right, a Poison type and a Supercell Slammer on the field. Yeah, who cares about Grimmsnarl? Grimmsnarl is not a Pokemon anymore. We go for the Prim. We go for the Supercell Slammer. Actually, we could miss. I'm willing to take a chance. Nah, they're not protecting. They're gonna live the Sludge Bomb, but Luxray, Supercell Slams connecting. And that's another KO for Luxray in this video, man. Luxray is like, I will not take the back seat. A lot of people criticize teams here on the channel. Probably because they're a little salty their team wasn't featured. But hey, a lot of people criticize teams on this channel saying, oh, it's just MEOWSTIC with 5 really good Pokemon. It's just Hitmonchan with 5 really good meta Pokemon. Nah. Luxray might be next to 5 really good meta Pokemon, but you can't tell me that Luxray's not putting in work right now. It's legitimately putting in so much work. Battle was canceled. Taking another dub here for the Luxray. Kaiba, you still have the best training card in the game. GG. Manny with the Araquanid. A lot of water weaknesses on their side of the field, but they do also have a lot of resistances on their side of the field too. I'm also not a big fan of seeing that Amoonguss here. But overall, not the worst thing I've ever seen. The anti-priority coming out of that radiograph might be a problem for my Dragonite in the back. But we just have to focus it down, right? If we just focus it down, we should be, in theory, okay. Might want to go for a lot of damage right away. What if I go Ogerpon plus Chenpao and really, really try to mess them up? Bring my Luxray in the back, and last but not least is my Dragonite here. If I can eliminate that Farigiraf from the game, my Dragonite can come in and sweep. And this might have to be a battle where Luxray takes a little bit of a backseat, but honestly, Luxray has done just fine so far. It's okay if it takes a backseat in one of the battles. All right, Instin's gonna be their lead here. Fair enough. Gonna get the Intimidate on both my Pokemon. I don't think this matters too much. I could just swap and do the same. And it's a speed booster Flutter. Okay, so this kind of changes the way I want to play this. I'm just going to Ivy Cudgel Flutter and Protect. I'm not going to overthink this. Fine, I'm intimidated. No big deal. We just swap out and we get rid of that. I just see a Flutter that has more speed than defenses right now. I just want to throw an attack at it, not to mention a high critical hit attack next to a Chenpao on the field. They still have no way of dealing with my Ogerpon, and I'm going to take advantage of that. So let's protect Chenpao, just to avoid breaking our sash. Let's see who they go for the Fake Out on. Okay, fair enough. They get a free D-Gleam onto me. I don't think anything changes here. I think I still Ivy Cudgel. And maybe go for the Sacred Sword on the Sinsin this time. They have their Ghost type on the field. Because I want to make sure I keep the Chenpao on the field, right? Maybe I should Sucker the Flutter as well. No, it's just Sacred Sword Instant. This might be the best form of damage that we can get off on this Instant. So let's take advantage of that. Speaking of, Instant's gonna Terrastalize. Okay. Into grass. I wasn't even going for you, Tom, but okay. This does mean my Sacred Sword won't be doing super effective damage anymore, but still is gonna do damage. And Chenpao's still gonna be on the field whilst I go for this Ivy Cudgel on the Flutter main. That's something. If they have Rocky Helmet, that would have been a problem for me. That means I would have lost the Chenpao here. Ivy Cudgel! Yeah, that's still a one-shot. Good. Alright, even if I lose him on this turn, which I think I will, knocking out a Flutter main is the business. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I don't need Chenpao right now. I need a Chenpao like a second ago, so that's perfectly fine by me. Also, recoil damage is nice. I'm going to bring out Dragonite as they bring out Farigiraf. Here's the good news, though. Farigiraf can't Fairy Terror in front of me. And I could still go for an Outrage on either one of these Pokemon, especially since there's not a single Fairy type left since I got rid of the only Fairy type in the game. I also want to hard swap my Luxray in, get the Intimidate on this Instant, and then just go for a KO. Pick one, Outrage. I don't care which. I would prefer Farigiraf, though, because then I can actually swap out my D-Knight and then lock onto E-Speed for the late game. But I don't mind to lock onto Outrage for at least 2 turns. That's 2 one-shots. Outright perfect. Big damage, bye. Works for me. Who needs priority when you're a Dragonite? All right. Oh, thank you. I get to change my mind now. Well, not for the next turn, but you know what I mean. I'm not locked anymore. Araquanid's here. That's just Luxray food. That is quite literally Luxray food. Supercell Slam, not even another thought in the world. Actually, they could protect. I could lose half my health here. I haven't felt that side of Supercell Slam yet. Or I could miss. Uh-oh. Outrage. On the Instant. Not gonna knock the Instant, though. Gonna give the Instant a berry. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. It's fine. No big deal. I just am glad that there's no protect on that Araquanid. All right, duckies. I need you next turn. I need you to be my friends, duckies. Big ol' Supercell Slam onto Araquanid. Straight one shots. This is the Luxray video. Thank you for critting yourself. You're going to lose so much HP now. Okay. Listen, I just need duckies to be on my side. Let's go for a Volt Switch because it doesn't mitt. Actually, why would we do that? It doesn't matter. Let's just go for Nice Fang. And let's go for knee speed. Best of luck, Instant. Instant can't win the game on its own. Stealing another victory here with Luxray. Guys, these are going so fast. I don't intend them to go this fast. But we got time for another one. On to the next. Murkrow's here. Oh, they got anti-priority with radiograph. Okay, that's fine. We beat it last game. Let's just do it again. The Murkrow could be an issue for us, though. I'll be honest. I'll be real. Glamora's great. Glamora's great and Luxray is great. They don't have any Landorus that I should be concerned with. I love the Chien-Pao Dragonite here as well. I just don't think they should come immediately. In fact, maybe Chien-Pao shouldn't come at all. I don't know, though. I'm seeing not a great way of dealing with that Raging Bolt. But it's fine. Okay, let's bring Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao, in all honesty, does still hit everything for at least neutral on this team. So I shouldn't overlook that. There's no resisted hit for Ice Spinner on that team. They have to burn a Terra if they want to resist an Ice Spinner. So whatever I hit with Ice Spinner is at least going to take like maybe half health, maybe 3/4 health, maybe 1/4 health. That's still damage no matter what way you look at it. All right, I'm going to be forced to terrestrialize our Glamora here most likely. Which is fine. It's not the worst thing ever. Let's just Meteor Beam. Yeah, I'm down to just Meteor Beam Flutter after Grass Terra. And then just smack him with the Snarl. Ogerpon's protecting this turn, so I'm not even gonna bother targeting that slot. They're either protecting or follow meing. I think a protect is more likely. Especially since there's a Glamora in front of it. And once I Grass Terra, there's not much that, you know, it can do to me. So he might just be trying to see what I'm gonna do before actually committing to an attack here. Also terrestrializing. Oh, they're getting aggressive turn one. What's it gonna be? Oh, they're attacking with Ogerpon. Oh, they sure are. Even at -1, they don't care. How is this gonna go? Now, if this is onto Glamora, that's fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. Moonblast now. That did a lot of damage, actually. Special attack's gonna drop on the Luxray. All right, hopefully the Meteor Beam connects. Free special attack boosts. If it doesn't, the fact that a 2-turn move can miss is wild. Great damage there. Snarl might actually pick it up. Ivy Cudgel now. Please be onto Glamora. Good. We ate that. No crits either. Spikes on their side. Also, we learned that our... Okay, that doesn't knock out. But our Glamora does outspeed their Ogerpon. Let me Sludge Bomb Flutter. I'm afraid to Supercell Slam the Ogerpon. I do think I want to preserve the Luxray, in all honesty, but the problem is I can't commit to that. I have to Sludge Bomb Flutter Mane to get rid of it. Screw it, let's go for the Supercell Slam. Let's do it. Why not? Just go for it. All right, they didn't protect. That's great news. Oh, we have 12 HP left, though. Yikes. All right, do they attack my Glamora or do they attack my Luxray here? Ivy Cudgel again. Dang it, it's my Luxray. Fine, 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 fair. Fair enough, fair enough. The good news is I still have a Pokemon on the field that outspeeds their Ogerpon. Bad news is, they could have radiograph. That's a gouging fire. That's not a radiograph. That's gonna be a poison gouging fire now. Okay. If this is speed booster, this could, it probably is. This could be an issue. Guys, listen, I have to hit an outrage. And it needs to be on the correct target. Let me spiky shield. And let me try my best, outrage! I need it to be on the gouging fire here. I need it. Oh, I really need it. What are they gonna do, breaking swipe? Yeah, okay, fair. Unfortunately, breaking swipe does still lower my attack. Come on, outrage. Come on, outrage! Yeah! Big damage onto the gouging fire. Listen, that's just some Kevin luck in today's video. Kevin luck is going insane in today's video. Holy. Now go into something for perfect. Perfect. You know what that means? I get a free attack because I outspeed their ogre pawn. Now I wonder, do I sludge bomb? I definitely sludge bomb. It's kind of an eeny meeny miny mo here. I choose their ogre pawn though, because it protected last turn. So that's kind of a no-brainer. Big old crit too. Ivy Cudgel. Who's it gonna be on? The Dragonite. I live this. You're -1. Yeah, what was that? Maybe predicting a swap for me? I don't care. Big ol' outrage. I'm getting so lucky with my outrage hits, man. Not gonna knock the radiograph because of the -1 that the gouging fire had on us last turn. We're gonna have the duckies this time, and are they trick rooming is the question. No, they're just hyper voicing. Okay. Don't mind. Do not mind a hyper voice whatsoever. All right, now their ogre pawn could be protecting this turn. And if it is, another Ivy Cudgel on my Dragonite will knock me out this turn. Or if it doesn't, another Ivy Cudgel will knock me out this turn. They could also be just protecting with the radiograph. They're definitely protecting ogre pawn this turn. They have to. And I have to outrage again, so wish me luck. Alright, maybe they're not, actually. And that's not knocking either. Hold on. This game's not over. They horn leech. Okay, which means my Dragonite gets to attack again. So, as long as the duckies don't kill me. Duckies, please. You never let me down, duckies. You never let me down. I've always believed in you. Duckies! Dang it! Oh, they just hyper voice again. Okay, that's still bad. I have an idea. It's called... Never mind. My idea is just called attack anything that breathes. Because the poison really helped me out here. What are they? They horn leeched, right? Well, listen, you gotta attack eventually. I should sucker punch because if they spiky shield, I won't take damage. So that's best case scenario, just to sucker punch them. Yeah. And I know I outspeed them, so we are A-okay here. I am not gonna sucker punch again. That would be stupid. Sacred Sword. Okay. Listen, kudos to my opponent for having a sense of humor. I would much rather have them click follow me the last turn instead of just forfeit. My opponent's a funny person. Very funny person. Much respect there. Anyway. Wow. Wow. Steel City VGC. 4 wins in a row with Luxray. And were they not very commanding victories while using Luxray to the fullest of its potential? I don't even know what to say. Like, videos like today, teams like today are the reason I love doing what I do, right? Just being able to play Luxray and just like confuse the heck out of random people on the ladder feels really darn good. But hey, if you guys also enjoyed today's video, hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. And also, thank you so much, Steel City VGC, for, again, posting this team on the Pokesports Discord. If you guys want to go ahead and join the Discord, links to that are in the QR code down below, or just at Pokesports.info if you feel like typing. Anyway, I'm Pokesports. Have yourselves a fantabulous rest of your day, Peace out, and bye-bye.